have had a good Thanksgiving and enjoy the holidays. But I want to say in this life, we're going to experience disappointment, discouragement, and suffering. We're going to lose loved ones. We're going to have family members on drugs. We're going to go through financial hardships. We're going to go through divorces. Our children are going to, go wild. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. But in order for you to have purpose, you're going to have some suffering. The thing is to make sure your suffering is worth it. And I know sometimes we don't want to suffer, just point blank, period. Forget it. I don't want to go through that process. I don't want to suffer. But if you choose to only do what you know you're good at, what you're well at, if you choose not to upgrade yourself, or, you only do what makes you feel good, how are you going to get better? You can't get better that way. So being willing to suffer is part of the process. But just know that your suffering is connected to glory. Some of us suffer and we have nothing connected to it. There's no connection there. Job suffered in the Bible, but he knew that his suffering was connected to glory. Everybody else didn't know that, but he knew his suffering was connected to glory. Some of us are suffering, though, and our suffering is connected to more suffering. It's connected to the world. It's connected to worldly things we want, and there's glory is not connected to it. So you need to find something worth suffering for that produces glory. Otherwise, you're suffering just to be suffering. So find something worth suffering for that produces glory. And once you do that, you'll be able to do things you never thought you could do. You'll become someone you never thought you would become. And then you'll start to discern everything in your life. So a lot of us have people in our lives that we're suffering for that are not worthy of our suffering. So make sure what you're suffering for is worth it. First of all, ask yourself, what am I suffering for? I don't know about you, but if I'm going to suffer, if I'm going to go through hell, I'm going to need to know that heaven is somewhere on the other side. I'm not just out here suffering for nothing. So ask yourself, when you decide to do something, what am I suffering for? Every day in your life, as you live your life and you make decisions, what are you suffering for? It's easy to say, we all gonna go through something, so I might as well do whatever. There's a difference. I used to suffer through things, and although God brought me through it, I wasn't happy. I wasn't necessarily better, but He did bring me through it. But when I had a purpose to my suffering, as I do now, I know I'm going to go through things. I know everything isn't going to be perfect. I know I'm going to have disappointments. I know I'm going to have suffering. But I've also seen and know and trust and believe at this point in time that my suffering is producing, it is connected to glory. So again, what are you suffering for? Thank y'all for listening. Again, please like, share, comment. I love seeing the feedback. Every time I do a video and I get feedback, y'all don't understand. That keeps me going, because sometimes I'm like, I don't need to do this anymore. I don't like that video. And if you notice, sometimes I do these videos and it's weeks before I even post them, because I'm so picky and I nitpick everything. But thank y'all again, and I'll talk to you soon.